photographs that you took, the ones that are up there? That'd be great. I'd love to know which ones are yours.
Ever since I was 12 years old, I wanted to come to California. I decided, okay, at age 50, yeah, let's go for it. I knew it wasn't going to be easy, but I didn't know it was going to be like this.
All right, this has been very, very...
I've been homeless since August of '08. I had stability because I was living with my oldest child, but it was a family dispute, and I just chose to get out of the equation. I used to walk through Skid Row when I first became homeless. I was on Skid Row for about 3 weeks. Imagine me, I used to live in Florida, along the beach, you know, swimming with the dolphins, and I'm on Skid Row. Go figure. It seems like things that start compounding now. I just had a mental breakdown. I was like, my God, you know, everything is falling apart. I'm falling apart.
Well, yeah.
You know, you have to go through a process. Everything with this homeless thing is a process. And hopefully, you know, I obtain permanent housing soon. I don't know how long this journey is going to be. I met some good, bad, and ugly along the, you know, my path, my journey. So.
Let's try it. Check it out. The man's coming. Funny, eh?
Right here.
I had to move back in with my parents, and I haven't lived with them since I was like 17, and it's just not a good environment. Just kind of crazy, unhealthy environment, which is why I left. When I get depressed, I don't want to be around anybody. I can't be around people. I didn't even want to walk around in the daytime. Like at night, I'd get on the bus, but I wouldn't even want to walk around in the daytime, just because it's just too stressed out and just too much to. It just feels like daylight, you know. Everybody sees you in the daylight. I have rheumatoid arthritis. I've had it since I was 22, and I was in the culinary field, and I worked in that field for a long time, which is really labor intensive, and my body just kind of couldn't do it anymore.
Is hopeless, but homeless, but not hopeless.
Okay.
Because it was written there on the wall.
Being in a shelter, it's hard.
We already on Colorado.
Even though it's like, you know, this sounds stupid, but everybody says be grateful that you have a place over your head. You are truly grateful for that, but it still is really, really, really hard.
For all your new photos.
A lot of people that's homeless, they don't drink. They don't take extra cough syrup. And these people aren't 17 to 25. They're old. They've been out there a long time, just got caught out there. It's a totally different world.
People think that, and I experienced this having been on the streets, people think that if you're homeless, it's because you're strung out. And if you have money, you're only going to spend it on dope or booze or whatever.
Felt that experience the 16 months that I was homeless. It's a community of unity and togetherness. You know, it may take a week or two for people to get familiar when they first come on the track or on the scene, but you have people that you wouldn't expect otherwise to even. You sitting up there, can I buy a cigarette? And somebody's saying, hey, here's one. And that's how they get introduced to each other. I think not preyed upon in my case, it was questioned, some kind of initiation to get into the group that actually you don't choose them, they choose you. And like you said, it's one person introducing you into somebody else. The whole clan don't come at one time. You gradually fit in. But they do have a point where if you're not doing what they doing,
they wonder, are you a narc? They wonder.
Yeah.
They wonder, you know, all
how
those,
you got to where they were.
How you got to where they were. Like, okay, well, you speak well, you know, you may even have a degree. Like, how did you end up here? You know, so then they wonder, are you undercover? All those things go through their mind and go through whatever, and then you build trust with them, you know.
There's definitely an investigation before you stay the night, because a campground to them is like a church.
It's secret.
It's secret. You know, if you go in, you know, you got to know what you're doing.
Right.
And if you take, like they said, there's no honor among thieves. Well, in the homeless environment, there is.
I don't know how any of the other ladies here got from the extreme of their position to where they are now, but I got to where I am now because of a 5150.
What's a 5150?
The 5150
Cycle
is a code that they use to indicate danger to self or others. I attempted suicide, and I went from there to the hospital to a shelter. So from the shelter to shelter to shelter to shelter, and hopefully out of it. But and I know other people that have gotten 5150s, either to themselves or to somebody else, that have ended up in a shelter position. You know, that was not intentional, but that was their ticket out.
Homelessness is a theory. And if you make it back in, I feel you blessed.